curl friends, welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jody and it's great to have you join me today. Today I am doing a video based on curly hair products that used to be my favorites. Honestly, I forgot who I modeled this video after. I think it might have been a makeup influencer, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, we are just going to roll with this idea of products that I used to love and I just find myself not really reaching for them or not caring for them, or they don't perform the way that they used to. So let's get started. These are in no particular order, but I do have a list on my little notebook here in front of me, so I will be following that. I do also have some props in this. So the first one on my list is the whole Hask brand. Now I have here the Jelly Styler and the Curl Cream, which I had backwards earlier, I apologize. But the whole brand, it used to be one of my favorites. I loved it. I had the shampoo, the conditioner, I had the cream, obviously, I had a mousse, and then this gel, and then I also had a deep conditioner. Now, I don't know why I didn't pull a deep conditioner out. I guess that one I'm still on the fence about. I feel like I still like that one. I just don't use it that much because I have a ton of deep conditioners. I just don't need to use deep conditioners very often. But anyways, for these styling products, now they used to give me such wonderful results. Like my hair was voluminous, it was still defined and everything like that, and a good shine. I will link my old video, my first video, and I apologize, the quality of that video is not good, but it was one of my first videos. You know, I was still learning my techniques and everything like that. I'm continuing to learn as we go. But anyways, I will link that video, but give me some mercy. But I love my results for that. And now I just feel like they tend to leave my hair more weighed down. They tend to leave my hair like a little producty feeling if I use all of them together. I've been without the mousse though for quite some time at this point, but even when I pair another mousse, or I think actually the culprit is probably, I keep putting this backwards, is probably this cream, but it's just not my favorite brand anymore. And I feel bad saying that because I loved it so much in the past. One thing I will note, in that video that I had referred to when I first reviewed these, I said that these products had some proteins in them, some small proteins, and what I was confused with at the time is there is citric acid in here. I got that confused with amino acids, so I apologize. No proteins in most of this. I do believe the deep conditioner does have a protein in it, if I remember correctly, but don't quote me on that. The next product that I have, I do not have a representation here in front of me, but is the Trux Curl Renew and Restore Gentle Cleansing Rinse. I had put this on my favorites the first year that I had done favorites, and I said it had a decent lather. I don't know, but ever since then, I never got a decent lather with that. That one reminded me more of like a co-wash. And while I use co-washes in my routine to just kind of give that first cleanse, kind of do a little detangling, that one didn't really have that much slip for me. And from my experience of using it as a co-wash, I never cared to use it as a regular shampoo much past that point of doing that favorites video. And I feel bad, but things apparently changed for me. I don't know if it was my hair or just my understanding of how things were supposed to work. All that to say, it's something that I don't really care for anymore. I ran out of it. Like I said, I used it as a co-wash and I will not be repurchasing that one. The next I have is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey Yogurt and Protein Power Treatment. And I do have that one in my stash, but for some reason I forgot to bring that out here too. I apologize. I'll pop a picture up here so you know what I'm talking about. This one, when I first started out though, was raved about as being a power protein treatment, as it says in its title. And I was naive enough to believe it was that, but it's not a power protein treatment. It's a balanced deep conditioner in a sense. There is some small proteins. The yogurt is kind of protein-ish type, but it's really, I would say it's more on the moisturizing side of anything, really. And it's not that it's a bad deep conditioner, I just don't find myself reaching for it that much. I have ones that are more balanced in my opinion that I just prefer so much more. And so yeah, it's not my favorite anymore. Another product that I have loved in the past, it is the Carol's Daughter Sacred Tiara shampoo. And I love this shampoo. I had picked it up on a whim at TJ Maxx and I had wanted to pick up the conditioner at some point, but you know what? They discontinued it on me, and I think I still would probably love that shampoo. It had a fantastic lather. It had some proteins in the shampoo, and I think it had them in the conditioner. I'm not really sure about that one, but I just love that shampoo. And I thought if the shampoo is as good as, or if the conditioner is as good as the shampoo is, I'm probably going to love that one too. But we'll never know. They discontinued it, so it's no longer my favorites just because you can't get it anymore, basically. The next product I have on my list, this one has been one that I have used for ages. It is the Garnier Fructis Curl Shape Spray Gel. Is it gonna focus there? I have used this one for years. Before I had my channel, I didn't really experiment much with my stylers. I had a light leave-in spray, my Aussie Hair Insurance leave-in spray, which I still love, by the way. I had this, and I had a mousse. It was from Sexy Curly, and I don't even know what happened to that one. Like, that one was kind of reformulated, and I thought it was discontinued for a while. I'm not sure, so I didn't even include that one in my list, although here I am talking about it. But anyways, this one, I just don't find myself really enjoying spray gels anymore. At the time I was using this one in its height, I would just spray it on my hair. Nowadays, if I'm going to use this one, I'm going to spray it into my palms and then apply it to my hair. That way I can make sure I'm getting more even distribution throughout. And I never used to brush style this one through either to help distribute it. It makes me cringe now because I'm thinking of the application and I'm just like, it's not getting all over. What were you thinking, Jody? You know, you don't know what you don't know. But I just don't find, like I said, I enjoy spray gels that much. I don't feel like this one gives me the hold that I would love. It says level 2. This makes me laugh. A 2 out of 5. It calls it a strong hold. What is strong about that? What do you call level 5 then? I mean, mega hold, ultra hold. Anyways, this is just a lighter hold to me. Not my favorite. I can still use it, and I do need to use it. I do need to finish it up. I should probably pull it to the front because right now on my products stash area, it is all the way in the back, and I just don't think about using it. So I need to make a point. The next product that I have is something a little bit different. It's a styling tool, the Denman brush. Do you guys all remember this when this was all the hype, all the rage? This is still a good styling brush, I will say, but I just love the Bounce Curl styling brush so much more. It clumps my curls better than this one does, and it helps separate them then, whereas this one does not. It has those ridges to help separate it. And I feel like it gives me more tension to my hair, but not too much where it feels like it's pulling your hair out. This one only gave me a so-so amount of tension. It gives me better tension than the Tangle Teezer brush does. So I will use this one occasionally, but not very often. And it's just, I love the Bounce Curl one so much better. Never see myself going back. The last product that I have here is the Garnier Fructis Volume Hairspray. And this is a level 3 out of 5. Let's focus here. Now this one I've always used aerosol hairsprays. I love aerosol hairsprays. I guess I shouldn't say I've always used them, but I've loved these for a long time. My current favorite is the Tresemme Extra Hold, and I would use a 2-step system back in the day. I would use this one, a softer hold first, and then I would go in with my stronger hold like 20 minutes after I had sprayed the softer hold here. And I got to thinking after a while, I'm like, why do I even do that? Well, why not just go in with a strong hold the first shot, and that will save me from having to go through as much hairspray. And I've been doing that for probably 3 years now at this point, I want to say. So what I actually use this for, I kid you not, I use this for makeup application. I have extremely oily skin, and especially like my nose just eats up the makeup. The pores on my nose just get so oily. So I put primer on my face, and then I will take a little bit of this sprayed on a cotton ball, and I'll dab that on my nose. And when I'm going to apply, I've been doing my concealer first. I'll put a little bit of concealer right here on my nose, and I will put that on, let it kind of get a little tack to it, and not fully dry down, but kind of start to, and then I'll blend that in. And I just find it helps my makeup stay so much longer. Rather than just using a good primer, it still doesn't do the trick for my nose. I saw that makeup hack from, I don't know, some beauty guru back in the day, and I don't remember who it was, but it works, and so I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna keep purchasing it, repurchasing it for that reason, but I still have a lot in my stash yet, so it'll take me forever to go through this. Anyways, that is all the products that I used to love and find myself not really loving them anymore. Let me know what products you might have had that experience with. I'm sure if you've been on this curly hair journey for any length of time, you've come across that, where if something has worked for you for so long, and then you find after you make a switch, maybe a small alteration in your routine, or maybe a larger alteration in your routine, something completely reformed, and you find when you try those old routines or those old products again, that it just doesn't work for you. Like I said, let me know what your experience has been in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And until I see you again in the next video, have a great day. Bye.